Okay, hello and welcome everybody. This is going to be a bit of a fun, well I wouldn't say funny video, but quite a serious one from I went to the community event in London on Saturday, which was at the Meltdown bar for Total War Attila. It's basically a rundown of what I played, and I've got a couple giveaways at the end of the video, so obviously stay listening until then. It'll be pretty much in your favour to do so. And I'll explain that later on. So the things I obviously got to get hands on with, they invited me to go at 4 PM before the stream happened at 5 PM. So I managed to literally get about an hour's worth of play, and then I played probably about 20 minutes later on in the night because it ran all the way to about 12 o'clock at night, but I had to get a train home, so obviously left a bit early. The first thing I got thrown into, Dogbert threw me into playing as the Vandals, which was bloody hard. Got absolutely massacred. It's because a few factors. He said it's one of the hardest starting positions, minus probably like Western Roman Empire, in the game. Secondly, I didn't have a clue what I was doing for the migrating hordes. It's a bit of a learning curve, but once you get used to it, it's, I wouldn't say easy, but it's not going to take too long. It'll take about 2-3 hours, and you know, you get used to the mechanics of it. It's a little bit different from Rome 2. Obviously, you start with one settlement, bam, just build up and expand. For this, you've got to keep moving, sacking settlements, etc, etc. And if you guys did check out the stream, you would have seen Mori Sparta doing the Huns, which is obviously very similar. Mines, they can't even settle. Vandals can eventually settle somewhere and then expand. So I played that. Also played as the Western Roman Empire for a little bit, because I thought I'd get used to them, as one of the campaigns is for them. The things that I found extremely different, and the things I found the same. The ones I found the same as Rome 2 is the battle mechanics. There's obviously different tactics you use, but how you set up your troops, how they work and stuff like that is exactly the same as Rome 2, so don't worry about that. The differences will be the tactics. So for instance, when you play as the Huns, you're going to be very cavalry orientated, so treat them kind of the same as Royal Scythia, them kind of factions. They will have some semi-decent spear units and pikes, but a majority of it's going to be cavalry, so you're going to be using skirmishing tactics, run in, kill some units, run back out, etc, etc. And obviously the Western Roman Empire, you're trying to build yourself up to be stronger and stronger. So you start off with obviously tier 1 troops at the beginning of the campaign, with not that great attack, defense, and extremely the main thing is the base morale. The thing that you notice in the battles is a little bit different is troops run away very quickly, but once you upgrade these units to level 2 or tier 2 or tier 3, obviously that's not going to happen as much. Same kind of thing as when you upgrade your troops in Rome 2, but instead of having the buildings for it, I think they can eventually do that through research, which is obviously kind of the same, but you wouldn't have to do a building for it, it would do it automatically. And secondly, I think if they upgrade themselves, like say like they get to 5 chevrons, I don't think they have that in this one, but as soon as you get them ranked up a bit, I think that's how it works. Obviously I didn't play it long enough to fully understand the concept of that. Obviously the family tree comes into effect as well. I didn't meddle with that too much, but obviously you got to assign certain people, you get certain traits and so forth, but you need to get the balance of power. But it seems to be a lot more of the campaign map and tweaks to obviously stuff like family tree, which has got the huge overhaul, and which will be the undercurrent for the campaigns in general. They're not easy, they're bloody hard compared to Rome 2, and probably because you start off on settlement expand, and you've got the climate change, and you've got all the migrating factions. A lot of people are mobile, so it makes the game a lot harder. You can't just bunker up in 3 or 4 settlements and then expand and taking people out. They're coming to you, so you need to pick and choose what you blow up, or tactical nuke in a sense, who you attack, who you defend against. But if you go out for the offensive or you just defend, etc, etc, you need to obviously manage your public order as normal, you need to manage your food. If you're blowing up settlements, your food's going to go down, the fertility for that area is going to go down. So there's a lot of factors that go into it compared to Rome 2, so in that sense it makes it harder, but it's good. It's going to be good once the learning curve's over for it. So I played as the Saxons as well, which is a little bit different. I seem to get on better with them, but obviously again you start with a settlement, and then after that you get to you have one fleet, which if you've seen the videos before, I took the battle against Londonium in, which is basically modern day Colchester in England, and took the fight to the rest of my empire. I took about 3 settlements of them, and then the stronghold that you start off with in Germany I demolished eventually, but I built some troops up and then started migrating them, but then I stopped playing. The other thing I did do when I was talking to Dogbert, he was talking to us about obviously a few mechanics, and we was talking to him about multiplayer, and obviously he's the I think he's a project lead for Total War Arena, and the guy, you could tell the passion just oozing out of him about the game. He loves it, because I mentioned to him about, I'm surprised that Total War hasn't brought on the kind of, even though they love DLCs, but the DLC kind of aspect of, like, I know it sounds stupid, but like say the stuff like Call of Duty where you get map packs, maybe different factions, but I was thinking for multiplayer, because it seems to be very limited with what you've got, that they should do something for maybe expansions for multiplayer in itself, so you can get different maps. Even if it's like £1 and you get like, or £2 and you get 10 new maps, and you get one unique faction which is only for multiplayer, just stuff like that. And then obviously he was explaining what Total War Arena was like. It sounds really cool. I've seen a few videos about it, but it'd be good to play it and see what it's going to be like, etc. Obviously spoke to Will Overguard a little bit at the beginning. I didn't speak to him that much afterwards, but lo and behold, because of my t-shirt, I was wearing a Shameful Display t-shirt which I bought from Total War store. They actually got me to go on stream to do one of these historical battles. So if you did watch a stream and you saw a div called Daniel at the beginning, that was me. So I done I think it's historical battle of the Fridius River, something like that. It's basically the Eastern Roman Empire versus the Western Roman Empire. The Eastern, which is me, has the allies of Visigoths to help you out. So I pretty much done that battle beforehand with Dogbert speaking to us. He goes, "I'll go try historical battle out," so we did, and then I won that off screen, and then we done that one again. He wanted me to do the Battle of Adrianople, which Rambler done afterwards, but again that's on stream if you want to see all them. I'll leave the stream link in the video description, but I start off at 5 hours 18, but again I'll put that down below. Also, I'd like to say thank you to them for giving me Will and Craig. The guys are Craig and are amazing anyways. They're cool to talk to, cool to meet, for putting on the event, drink, food, everything. Nothing more you can ask for, and you get to play the fucking game. That's the main thing. But because I've done the historical battle and I went on stream, they gave me the Art of Total War book, which I think you can only currently get it in the UK at the moment, and unfortunately, but not unfortunately for you guys, this is where the giveaway things comes in. I've got 2 things which I've already got. I got the t-shirt which I got from EGX, which is the Attila one, so I don't obviously need it, and I got this which I already bought previously, probably about a week before the event. I managed to get this, so I've got another copy. So the giveaway is, there's nothing you really need to do, minus just leave your name in the comment section below of this video. I'm going to do 2 separate prizes. One will be for obviously first place. Well, I'm going to pick 2 random people anyways, but the first one will obviously get Total War, the Art of Total War, and the second person I choose randomly will get the Attila t-shirt. The Attila t-shirt is in large as well, so the person who does win, I'll try and see if I can get preference, if that fits you or not. I don't know, I have to maybe figure out maybe better system of trying to do the who wins and who doesn't. But anyways, we've got the Art Book of Total War. It's really good. It has everything from medieval, Shogun, Empire, hence everything in Total War. I've read most of it myself. I still need to finish it, and obviously the t-shirt's really cool. It's got the slogan and the stuff that Attila says. So, and last but not least, this is obviously a photograph of the guys. Dogbert doing some photobombing in the background. My friend and someone who's subscribed to me for ages on my channel, Mr. Begsy, who I met at the event as well. He come along, and we done our first. He was the first person I'd done a multiplayer battle with on my channel, so it's pretty cool to like hang out with him in real life instead of obviously through it in there. And obviously got Craig and Will there. Got a nice photo. But I'd like to say thanks to them guys anyways for inviting me and getting me on the stream. I think it's really cool, and I hope you guys can benefit from the stuff that I got given for it, because I've got it myself. So leave your name in the description below. Maybe if you want a preference of what ones you do want to win, so just put like art book or the t-shirt for instance. I know a lot of people are probably going to say the art book, but obviously once I've given that away it'll be the t-shirt. So even if you just put like number 1 choice Total War book, number 2 choice that for the t-shirt, it might be a little bit of a better way to do it, but ideally with the t-shirt you need to be large for it, otherwise it's going to be like a dress. So you got the Attila dress on otherwise. But anyways, enough of me rambling on. Oh, well, another thing, so I had to say it was cool to meet the other Total War YouTubers as well. Again, I met Rambler and Warrior Spar. I met them at EJX, they're cool guys. Rambler's a bit drunk, but when he's in E, CHANG. And obviously it was good to speak to Warrior Spar again. I spoke to Malekith Skiddy as well. Chatopia was there, but I didn't actually get to speak to him. Lionheart was there, I didn't get to speak to him as well. Because he was live streaming, he played Western Roman Empire. Obviously Mr. Begsy, who's a guy that I know as well. I'm trying to think who else was there. And just obviously the guys at Creative Semi. But again, thank you everyone, and I hope you win what you want. Obviously once the winners are announced, I'll try and get your details and I'll get these posted off to you. It won't be when Attila is out, which is the 17th, because I'll be on holiday until the 17th and then I'll be playing the game. So I'll probably post these out on the 19th or 20th, but this is going to run out on the 17th of February. So put your names in, I'll leave it running until 17th of Feb until the game comes out obviously, and then we'll see who will win it. Good luck to everyone, I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.